Who's Mike?
And it should be connecting, and then we'll give it a few minutes. We're like 5 minutes early, but that's okay.
Oh my gosh.
Oh no.
on a non-existent schedule. We're just sort of on the air there.
Yeah, I posted it on our Facebook page. I mean, earlier this afternoon.
Who cares? We're on when we're on.
Yeah. Well, it gives people time.
Like the countdown. Where's Cliff?
Yeah.
When you need him. With his countdown.
Right.
Show there.
So we'll give it a few minutes. And I'm not sure who all we'll see how it goes.
Yeah, people are probably watching games and.
Is there a football game on today?
There is, yes. A playoff game today.
I don't know these things.
A playoff game.
Sports ball? Is that on today?
It is on today.
Are they scoring home runs?
We're getting up to, unless it's the Super Bowl. Look, I don't know. I really don't watch.
Did they win the Stanley Cup?
They got all the touchdowns and won the Stanley Cup. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6.
Well, hey guys, we're going to start up our podcast soon. And this is a behind-the-scenes video of the Mummy and the Monkey. We are resellers, we're scavengers, we're also B-movie hosts when we dress up in character and host videos for you guys on Friday nights on our YouTube channel here. Mm-hmm. I also, we both also are putting together shorts. There's a whole YouTube shorts section.
Yep.
So if you're new to the channel and you found us from the YouTube shorts, that's pretty cool. I hope you like the rest of our videos.
Mm-hmm.
And there's a lot of people that scroll through the shorts now, and they'll, hopefully discover.
I like to scroll through your shorts. What?
And hopefully discover.
Scroll through
the
my
rest
shorts
of the channel.
Just tell people to scroll through your shorts.
Scroll through my shorts, yeah.
It is what it is.
Wiki Bobby's here. Hi, Wiki Bobby.
Cool.
Very cool.
What's up, B?
Dean Parks is here. Good afternoon, you two. Love your channel, says Dean. Thank you.
Thanks, brother.
Very cool. Well, we have just a few more minutes till 4. We said on the internet that we would start exactly at 4. So, like 3 minutes. Are you guys keeping warm? Is it raining? Is it snowing near you?
Mm-hmm.
It's cold and raining here. Some of the snow is melted.
It's perfect.
But I think it's supposed to snow again.
I like it. It's nice and gray out there. It's drizzly. Oh, I love it. We're gonna order out. We're gonna get some more food for the weekend. Yeah, order out.
Order some takeout. Yeah.
I'll get Chinese. You're gonna get what? Some other
I'm gonna
Mediterranean.
I'm gonna get some Mediterranean, Middle Eastern food. That's what I'm craving today. And I haven't decided if I'm going to order the shish tawouk, the chicken shawarma, or fattoush with hummus.
They have all of that, huh?
They have all of that, and then they also have desserts.
They have Louis? They don't have Louis.
But we have enough desserts. We still have cake.
Louis my hot Ferrari. Oh, yeah? What's up, buddy? Oh.
Dean says, not cold here. I'm in Florida, and Albert's here. Hi, everyone. Hi, Janet and James. Hi, Albert.
Hey, Albert. What's up, man? Hey, Louis.
All right. So it's 3:58.
We're getting close to the official start of the show.
Toy Painter 1 is here. Louis is here.
The gang's all here.
The gang's all here. Just about.
I'm just a little crunchy, but I'll be all right.
Wiki Bobby says, how did James's birthday go? And I hope everyone enjoyed the cartoons I sent him the year he was born.
I didn't get to check that out yet, but I will.
Yeah, that we didn't see. But
it's cool. He sent me a link.
Okay.
On YouTube, some people have put together like different years of cartoons, like lineups, and I think they edit the commercials in because I don't think anyone had VCRs back then. But it's a cool idea.
Oh, that is cool.
To have like
cartoons from that time
the lineup,
period.
whatever that time, and it's I think there's whatever year you look up, someone's put like compilation what it was on that year of your kind of like we do a TV show Time Travel, you know.
Yeah.
But they do it by the year, and it's kind of neat. But yeah, Bobby, thanks for saying that. I will check those out. I love cartoons. We were watching some cartoons just the other day. The birthday went okay. You know, I'm 54 now. I just turned 54 the other day. I got some cool presents. I got this cool thing from one of our viewers out there. Greg, our Tominski, our Snack Master General, sent me this really cool Jimi Hendrix Funko Pop.
He did, and it's so cute.
And you took me to Franklin Castle a couple weeks ago. We did that.
Mm-hmm. We went to tour Franklin Castle, and then I also got you something that you can hang up in your man cave.
Yes.
It's a cute Betty Page sign.
It's a really cool sign. And I got that. Oh, where's that at?
It's like over there somewhere. It's okay.
I'll go grab it.
And then we went out thrifting a little bit yesterday.
A little bit. We did the whole tour.
Nothing real crazy, you know. It was.
Go run and get it because I got Louie here.
Where?
It's in the living room. It's in that bag. In the bag.
Oh, okay. Bag. I'll be right back, and then we'll start up the podcast.
Yeah. How about that?
Okay.
I won't say what I'll just say your. Oh, gosh. Okay. Right. Do you need a mic, Louie? No. You're okay. Or is it in the kitchen? Might be in the kitchen. On the table. Yeah, it's real deal here. We just do what we have to do. Got it? Because it is cool. Boop. There goes Louie. Yay. I'll show this too.
There's that.
All right. Yeah.
Okay.
And we'll just show this, get that out of the way. Not out of the way, but you know. But look at this. It's like a metal with a sign with that porcelain on the back, whatever.
Oh, yeah.
Betty's Garage.
I think it is ceramic.
Ceramic on the back.
Yeah.
Pretty cool. Go in the man cave.
Yeah, something for your man cave.
Thank you, baby.
And then Amanda, thank you. She says, my hair looks adorable. I really just clipped it up in a hair clip, and it's like kind of this messy thing right
I decided to wear a hat today. I didn't want to show you up.
It keeps moving.
In the hair department.
Yeah, I just put it up in a hair clip because it was like kind of in the way.
All
so
right.
yeah, I didn't do much with the hair today.
Okay, let's start the show, yeah?
Yeah, let's start it up.
Hey everybody, how you doing out there? Welcome to another episode of Living the Scream.
The behind the scenes of the Mummy and the Monkey.
Oh, thank you. Oh, wow, thank you very much. Yeah, this is where we talk about everything Mummy and the Monkey show, the Friday night live streaming horror hosted show that we've done for the past 5 years or 4 years.
The live streaming horror hosted show, yes, the Harry Scare Hangout is 5 years now.
Yes.
We started on YouTube, then went to Facebook, then came back to YouTube.
Yeah, but we've been, we're 190 episodes in.
But technically, we've been the Mummy and the Monkey for almost 9 years.
Yes, so as an act.
Yes.
But our live streaming show, which is what we're talking about, has been on for about 5 years and up to 190 episodes so far. So that's cool. Only 10 more to go for another milestone.
Yeah.
Can't believe it.
If you count like our other episodes, like before we did live streaming,
that's not the Harry Scare.
Technically we did over 200 episodes.
We've done lots of stuff.
Lots
technically.
of stuff.
But our live streaming show.
But the live streaming show, yeah, we're almost at 200, which is wild.
I got this cool T-shirt for my mom too.
Oh, that is cute.
The Grill Master Jim. Anyway, so yeah, and then we talk about that, and we also do some reselling. To make a living, help pay the bills. That's your full time, and now my kind of like part time side hustle. Yeah, we sell things on eBay, and we do reselling. So we go out and look for treasures to different places: garage sales, estate sales, thrift stores,
flea markets. Yeah, private sales. We've helped with some clean outs before, which I think I'd be interested in doing more of.
Yeah, I mean,
doing some of the clean out stuff.
Yeah, we have some sort of discussion about that. And how to go about it.
Yeah, I think it's been the most interesting for sure. And then I think secondary, probably the estate sales and flea markets are like you find more a different variety of things.
Yeah.
With some of the thrift stores, it's kind of limited, but that's actually in my notes. The let's see. Yeah, because like right now, like we went to several thrift stores yesterday, and I was very choosy, and I only found like maybe 3 or 4 things. And
I came back with 3 bags full of stuff. It's not that I'm not that choosy. I just think these things will sell. So that's why I bought them.
Louie's sitting next to me. What do you want, buddy?
What are we talking about first? The thrift stuff?
Let's talk about the thrift stuff.
Okay. Start off with your notes or whatever.
So there's some changes with eBay's shipping. Particularly the global shipping program. And it's not called the global shipping program anymore. And they've been wanting to make changes to this for a while now. And it's actually changes for the better. So I'm actually really happy about this because I'm getting more overseas sales from it. So it's more global sales. I've shipped things out to Japan, to Lithuania, to France, to Canada. And to Canada.
Anything to Wakanda?
No, nothing to go.
They're not ordering anything in Wakanda?
Nothing there.
I know. So it's not that global.
Maybe they have their own thing. I don't know. But anyway.
Wakanda Bay.
It's now called eBay International Standard Delivery.
eBay International Standard Delivery.
Sorry, allergies.
That's interesting. How do you spell that?
My throat's all blah, and then I'm all stuffy.
You sound better though.
I took an Allegra.
Yeah, cute little stuff.
Something here was like making me sneeze. Mm-hmm. And I don't know if it was Louis or something else.
Forcing you to sneeze.
Sometimes I get sneezy.
Yeah.
So yeah, it's called eBay International Standard Delivery, and it's easier and cheaper for the buyer. So if I'm in France wanting to buy something from Jim in America, I can do it, and it's not going to cost as much.
Now,
and it's still insured and everything.
Now, I should know this, but I just kind of just sell stuff and don't pay attention. You do all the reading. Does it, remember, like their global shipping, everything went to a processing place in, it was at Kentucky?
It was in Erlanger, Kentucky.
Now, they don't, now that's not what's being done anymore?
No, and I don't know if they're still using that processing center anymore, because I haven't seen my international orders go to Erlanger anymore. Now, there's some processing centers. I think there's one in Illinois. There's one in Florida.
Yeah.
I think there's one on the West Coast. There's like 2 or 3 different ones now. And sometimes with the eBay International, it just goes straight to the place. Like I think for Canada now, it just goes straight to Canada, and it doesn't have to go to like another place in between.
Oh, okay.
So I think that's going to save the person in Canada on shipping.
That's good.
Yeah.
Because that's, you've noticed some fluctuation in the shipping prices too with USPS. And over the holidays, they were atrocious. And then they went down actually. So, I mean, that can make or break people, you know, the shipping costs on things. So,
on whether or not they're going to purchase something.
Yeah, and these other companies out there can offer free shipping. It's really baked into all their prices of everything, so it seems free, but it's really not free.
Yeah, because like Amazon, because if you pay for Prime or like other services like that, you're paying like $100-something a year to get your free shipping.
And then people expect us, the little guys, to, wasn't it free? Isn't it free?
It technically isn't free if you're paying for a service to make it free.
Right. There's no free lunches, they say.
Yeah,
but
you're still paying for it, in some way, shape, or form.
Yeah, I think companies that do free shipping, there's a cost baked into something. You're paying for it. You're not really getting free. It's just an illusion of it.
Like
it sounds good.
I do free shipping on some of my small items, but I'm kind of phasing that out, because what I would do for some of my small items, I would up the price a little bit to kind of help cover the shipping.
Yeah.
And the packaging and everything.
Yep.
So I think instead I'm just going to try to price everything competitively and have best offer on there, and then just charge the shipping.
Right.
Because I mean, a lot of people just expect you're going to pay shipping, you know.
And it hasn't been that big of a deterrent, but it's just nice when the shipping isn't, through the nose for anybody. It's just like, so cool. That's good to know. So more sales from overseas.
So that definitely helps with sales, and the label prints out different too. So when I print out the shipping label, sometimes there's like a customs thing I have to sign.
Really?
Sometimes you have to like type in what the item is, so then when it goes through customs, they can see.
Really?
Yeah, but it prints it right on there.
I've not encountered this yet.
And it's not even like that big of a deal.
Huh.
Like when I sent something to Canada, I had to sign on the label and date it. And then Canadian Customs looks it over.
I don't think I've had an international sale since.
Which is weird, because they're like our neighbors. Technically,
it's our country. Yeah.
Technically, we're like a few hours away from them.
It's in its own thing.
So it's kind of weird how strict everything is when they're like our neighbors.
I know, but
I just never understood that.
Because it's ruled by a different government. It's different. It's not the United States.
Yeah. The Dumas Network. I love that name. That is the funniest name ever. Dumas.
Why is it funny?
Because it sounds like...
Hey, don't... Well, I don't know. Don't... My Lord.
I think that's what they made the... He's laughing, so he likes it. Okay.
Is it supposed to be a jokey name?
I think that's supposed to be a jokey name, right?
Oh, I see how
Dumas
they spelled it too.
Yeah.
Because Dumas is a real last name, D-U-M-A-S.
Yes.
But that's spelled with
We know what it sounds. They know.
Yeah, I'm sure anybody with that real last name, that's all they have. They
so
really...
Funny.
Well, I always wondered, I know this is off topic, but I always never understood like why people don't change their names after it, when they have a name that maybe originally wasn't a thing now, but when it becomes a thing, just change your name. I mean, just save yourself some grief, your children some grief. Anyway.
Yeah.
It's okay. What's an NA?
It's fun. We'll have to check out their YouTube channel. Do you guys make cool videos?
A Dumas by any other name.
Yeah, yeah.
Anyway, but I don't know. I do have to check out the Dumas network or channel. It's like that.
And Amanda says should get you more sales. Yeah, I'm thinking it'll get us more sales.
That would be nice.
So yeah, now when I make listings, if the item is eligible for international shipping, some items aren't, I'll add eBay International standard delivery or whatever they call it.
We have to add that in our listing?
When you make the listing, you have to add it.
It doesn't automatically pop up?
No, it doesn't automatically.
That's why I haven't sold anything.
You need to check your listings.
Rats.
You need to check
because
your
before it was
listings.
automatically global shipping was, I'm
No.
going to do some listing. I'll see what that's all about.
Yeah, so definitely check your listings.
No wonder why.
Because when you go to make the listing, you have to go in and add the international.
Changing everything. Stop changing things.
But this is a good change because it's going to help our international shoppers.
Like underwear. It's a good change.
Yes, it's definitely
You
a
should
good
change your underwear every other week or so.
Another good eBay change is there's a site that they're associated with called TerraPeak, and I don't know if eBay owns TerraPeak, but TerraPeak is a site that's like WorthPoint. I don't know if you guys are familiar with a site called WorthPoint. If you pay for their subscription, they give you access to eBay sales or other online sales that go back like 10 years or something crazy to help you research the value of your items. I don't pay for WorthPoint, but with your eBay store subscription, they do offer TerraPeak for free. So I can go into TerraPeak through eBay and research items that used to only go back a year.
Mm-hmm.
Now they're going back 2 years. And their search engines and everything are supposed to be more improved. Wow. So if you're looking for like a rare, hard to find item and you want to know what they sell for, you can.
It's a rare, hard to find item. How much is love?
That's priceless.
Oh.
That's priceless. So yeah, I'm happy about that too. Two eBay changes that are actually good.
Good.
And Albert is making laughy faces. Engelbert Humperdinck.
Well, actually, he changed his name to that. That's actually what is it? A composer or a poet.
Yeah.
That's a real name. That's someone. That was someone's actual name way back in the day.
Yeah.
And his name is like Bob Smith or something. It was like and they were like, that's not interesting enough. And he changed his name to Engelbert Humperdinck. And the rest is history. The man's right up there with Tom Jones. He's a sex symbol. Or it was anyway.
Oh gosh.
Oh my God! All these. I mean, that's the one album we see all the time.
That is in every thrift store. There is an Engelbert Humperdinck in every thrift store we find. That and the
polka. Oh.
The polka music. We always find polka music.
Oh, and Sing Along with Mitch Miller.
Yeah, Mitch Miller. What's the one with the woman with the whipped cream and the
Tijuana Brass.
Tijuana Brass.
Yeah, Herb Alpert or whatever that is. Yeah.
Yes.
Herb Alpert.
We always see those in almost every thrift store.
Yeah, but Engelbert Humperdinck is in everything. He just was a huge hit. And matter of fact, when we took my mom to see him a few years ago. He came to the Racine there in Cleveland, or in the Northfield Park.
Yes.
And I had to help a bunch of old women up the stairs. They couldn't even go up a couple of stairs to sit down in their seats.
You could have gotten a job as the usher there, helping everyone.
They weren't letting their disabilities, nothing stopped them from going to see this guy.
All these senior ladies wanted to go see Engelbert.
Good Lord.
They're like, in their 70s and 80s and still swooning over him. And the dude was like 86 at the time and still singing on stage. It was crazy.
Trying to gyrate his hips.
It was so funny.
Could do that. But God bless the guy.
Yeah, I mean, that's great. He's still out there singing.
He's still out there dropping panties. This guy is amazing. Phooey.
So funny.
I don't know if you want to see them panties.
Oh my goodness! And then he was telling dirty jokes too on stage. I was really surprised.
He does dirty dad jokes.
Yeah, dirty dad jokes and like bar jokes. It was so funny.
Oh, I think one of them was kind of like almost racist in a way. It was like very, like what people would consider racist now, like or
Oh, I don't remember that at all. I just remember like him telling sex jokes.
He used some kind of like not a bad, but
let's not get into that right now.
I was like, okay.
We're not talking about that. We're talking about our podcasts.
We're talking about our podcast.
We're talking on
We're
our
talking. Well,
podcast.
we're talking about thrifting.
Yes.
Sorry, and I'm
But
petting
let's
Louie.
read a few comments. Amanda says, I saw Tom Jones years ago.
Actually, Tom Jones came to the Racino like a few months after Engelbert Humperdinck. Those guys are still touring.
Yeah.
Geritol must be expensive.
Yeah.
Got to pay for that Geritol.
So some interesting things I listed on my eBay store recently, and you've got some things you're going to show also.
But I'm going to list.
That you're going to list on your eBay store.
Yeah.
So I have this guy. I've got some Halloween stuff still in my store. He's really cute, a vintage pumpkin pail. He's not marked, but I think he may have been made by the Empire Blow Mold Company.
Louis looking.
But there's the little pumpkin pail.
Louis like, oh, that's interesting.
I've got him in the store.
Louis.
Oh, and this is totally rad. So this is a Vidal Sassoon.
Ooh la la Sassoon.
Ooh, professional hair crimping iron.
Someone cut out the UPC mark.
They did. They
proof of
cut out
purchase.
the barcode.
They must have got some kind of rebate or something.
But I did sanitize this and I did test it. It does work. This is from the 1980s.
I say that every time.
An authentic hair crimper.
I used to say that. Before I would get together, hook up with a girl.
What?
I sanitize it. It's been tested and cleaned.
Oh my goodness.
Remember?
Alrighty. And then I'm trying to reach this item here.
Sanitize.
Oof, this is heavy.
That is a monster.
So
Now,
I listed this
ask
last night.
ask people if they know what that is.
Do you guys know what this is? Here, let's play a little game. What is this thing?
We'll give you a few seconds to guess.
Yeah.
What do you think that is?
Grim could use that for his fur, says Bobby.
You could. Not. Okay.
Albert says, I almost spit iced tea up my nose on that one. Albert says, can you say the 80s have called, they want their hair crimper back?
Oh, there you go.
Albert guessed a coffee maker.
Well, okay.
Denise guessed a teapot.
Or you guys are like very way off, but interesting
Yes.
guesses.
So this is an ice bucket, and it's from the 1930s, and it's called a skyscraper ice bucket, and it's made out of a heavy aluminum and ceramic.
Has a ceramic insert?
It has a ceramic insert.
Does that come out?
I don't
Or
believe
no?
it comes out.
Okay.
But it's really solid. It has a nice sturdy handle, and it has this cute round little handle there, but that's all aluminum.
That should slide out, no?
No, it doesn't. It's like
Interesting.
stuck
It's-
in
okay,
there.
so it's-
And then it has green ceramic inside.
There's a lip on
it's
it,
like
I
real
see.
thick ceramic.
Yeah, you were telling me that that Art Deco is like getting big.
It's making a comeback,
Yeah.
and it's a cool style, and I'm trying to learn from other YouTubers on some of the videos they do. I think this might be Bakelite, or it might be...
It's not plastic if it's 30s.
It's either Bakelite or maybe painted metal. I'm not quite sure. So I didn't put Bakelite in the title or description because I wasn't sure.
That was a great 80s band. Painted metal.
Does it smell?
Yeah, just scrub it, rub it with your nail. Yeah, or your, yeah.
No, but I did clean everything with soap and water yesterday. I just used some dish soap on it. So this has been cleaned.
It looks like plastic.
But yeah, it has a nice
Are you sure it's Deco?
It is. It is.
No, it doesn't smell. Are you
yeah,
sure?
I'm sure it is.
Let me see it.
I'm sure it is. It's old.
Well,
It's very old.
So am I, but I'm not a Deco. Those bolts, though, right?
Yeah.
Oh, it's freaking clean
No, it's
for its age.
it's got some scrapes and scuffs.
That's pretty hefty. And you put ice in that too? Oh my God.
Yeah. So I listed that, and I have it with best offers accepted. Most of my things have best offers now.
Yeah.
Good idea. There's that. But yeah, you would need really big tongs for it.
The tong song. The tong. Ooh.
Let's see. Need that for bourbon on ice, says Grandpappy.
There you go.
Dumas says 409 on a cup on a Q-tip will yellow on Bakelite. Oh, okay. So you try that to test it. I'll have to look into that. Gory Bits says after Skinamarink came out, I've noticed people buying the old Fisher-Price toy phones. What's Skinamarink? I don't know what that is. Excuse me. Yeah, I'm not sure what that is.
We're doing some shows and tells.
And you've got more show and tell?
Yeah, I just thought I'd talk about stuff that sold recently.
Okay.
Sorry. Yeah, I sold.
Here. You need the mic to tell people about it.
Yeah. So, speaking of estate sales and things like that, we went to one like last week or a week and a half ago or so.
Mm-hmm.
And
yeah, we did hit up an estate sale last week, and what was cool about it, it was a family-run sale. It wasn't like ran by a company, and all their prices were cheap.
Yeah, that one I didn't really find much. But the other one we went to after that, remember the one in the basement where we got all that where I got what do you call that, the reel-to-reel stuff and everything.
Yeah.
I found a bunch of stuff.
Oh, that one was cool too. Yeah, we went to 2 estate sales one day.
We got the camera.
Yes.
But I bought, the only thing I sold so far, and I listed right after we got home, were some pretty large, about this big, they're maybe 3 inches tall, 2 inches wide. They were carabiners, metal ones. They were Army military ones. I think I paid, I don't know what, I think maybe $10 for all of them, like $2 a piece or something like that.
Oh, nice.
And but I sold all of them. I put one of them sold for $30. It was stamped US 66. I think it was 1966. I listed that by itself. It sold the next day for $30. And then I had 5 of them. I bought 6 altogether. And I had 5 that were kind of similar. This one was a little different. It was darker metal, and again, it was stamped. But these ones were more of a grayish metal, and they were just stamped US, nothing else on them. And I had the whole lot. I had a lot of those for 5 of them for $100. And some guy messaged me and said, "Did they have anything else stamped on them?" I was like, "Nope, just the US." And he bought them $100.
Wow, that's a good flip.
Yeah, military stuff's good, especially vintage military.
You
but
still have that one thing you need to list in the basement.
I've got a lot of things I need to list in the basement. Yeah. Well, that's that weird night vision, that Soviet night. I don't know if I want to sell anything Soviet on the internet right now.
Oh yeah, maybe not.
It's all it's military, old military.
It's old, outdated. Yeah.
And there are some on eBay, so I've seen them already, and people do sell them.
Yeah.
But anyway, this is something else I sold for $100 recently. I got this at a yard sale this summer. And I don't know, I paid maybe $5 for it or something like that. But it's an old Shogun Warriors Mazinga toy.
Oh.
And yeah, they weighted these feet. It was weird. The feet were broken off, and someone hot glued them on. But I put it in my listing. I said the lower legs are not screwed in anymore, and I'm going to ship it, because if I ship this thing the size it is, the length, it was going to cost $38. Now.
Oh yeah, but because the legs they could just reattach.
Yeah, they put these weights in there too. They're really weird.
Yeah, and you told the buyer that.
Yes, and they
were cool with it.
And just to avoid anything in my listing, I said, once this is purchased, I will contact the buyer to make sure they understand it's being shipped like it isn't. I took a picture of it like this too. I said, this is how it's going to be shipped. I removed the legs.
That way they don't open the box
and go,
and then they're like, you broke it.
Yeah, this is not an item not as described.
Exactly.
Yeah.
So you're trying to cover your butt there.
Yeah, and the guy was like, thanks for being transparent. Sure, just send it out. It's another guy that does this. And that's like a 1976 Japanese version. Mm-hmm. The ones they brought over to America, and they were sold in America, the big Shogun Warriors and the Godzilla, which I have.
Yeah.
And I got one as a kid. Those came over in '77, I believe, and they're just awesome. If anyone has, they're worth money. Apparently.
Nice.
This one I sold as is, no stickers on it, nothing, $100. So
woo,
crazy.
yay.
Yeah. So there's stuff to be found out there. I couldn't believe it when I was sitting in the garage.
Gory Bits commented, after Skinamarink came out, I've noticed people buying the old Fisher-Price toy phones, and I asked them what Skinamarink was.
It's a horror movie that's supposed to be this, like, the new, what do you call that? What's that one, the live footage, found footage one that was Blair Witch? Linda Blair Witch Project.
So when I think of Skinamarink, wasn't there that song, Skinamarink, dink, Skinamarink?
I never heard of a Skinamarink, but it must be something from
It was from a kid's show on Nickelodeon in like the 80s.
When I first, I was like, what is this?
The something elephant show. And the little song was Skinnamarink-y dinky dink, Skinnamarink-y doo.
Maybe this.
I love you.
They should do a movie, the Skinamarink versus the Babadook.
I like the Babadook.
Babadook Skinamarink. I don't know what a
that's what that reminds me of, because it was part of like a kid's show and a little song they would sing. It was cute. And it had like this, is that an offshoot?
Skinamax.
No,
That's what I'm thinking. I know when people call Cinemax Skinamax. That's what I hear when I hear Skinamarink.
Yeah.
But people are, losing their, oh, this is amazing. It's probably not that good.
Well,
But
maybe it'll be good.
I
But
don't know.
some stuff gets hyped up a lot, and
Movies?
when movies and shows get hyped up that much, I'm almost
skeptical.
like the opposite, where I'm like, oh, why is it hyped up that much? And then I am not really in a rush to see it.
Yeah, we've been we won't get into movies, but but lately a lot of we've been taking movies out halfway through lately. Like this, I can't.
Yeah, we watched a couple movies. We're halfway through. We
Last
just
night,
turned them off because I'm like, this is bad.
We threw a Machete Kills. The second Machete movie was not as good or even close to the first one. It was horrible. We turned it off late in the movie, but I was like, I don't think I can watch anymore. I don't know where it was going. I know it's dumb, stupid humor, but it was just, I don't know, it just lost me. I didn't care. Yeah, we've been popping movies out of the DVD player or turning them off halfway through because it's just like, why bother? I mean, if it's sucking, it's not going to get any better. We like bad movies, and these are kind of movies that are just.
But some movies are so bad where it's like it's bad, but not in the good way. It's like bad in a bad way.
You'd be doing something else.
And it's like I was really liking Machete a little, when we started watching it, and it kept getting like. The story kept changing and getting weirder and weirder, and then it was dragged out way too long. Where after a while, I was even getting bored of it.
Yeah.
Where I'm like, okay, they could have wrapped this up like in an hour.
The funny idea would have this killer that kept taking these masks off. It was like multiple
faces.
Faces.
That was interesting.
From Cuba Gooding Jr. to Lady Gaga.
Yeah.
Weird. All right, let's talk about finds.
Some other stuff.
Yeah, I haven't went through any of my finds.
Let's see. Oh, yeah. Show off your other goodies.
Here's a nice story. So we went to this one store that we've discovered recently, and it's Saturdays and Mondays they have half off. And we were just like looking around, and you didn't find anything. And I saw the sealed CD player that was originally sold at Radio Shack. It's just a generic, their name brand.
But it's old tech,
Presidian, and it's
people like old tape players and CD players.
The only thing that I don't like about selling stuff like this new is that someone can open it up. And once they open it up, it's not new anymore. Decide they don't like it and want to return it, and they'll get their money back. And now I have something that I really can't resell.
So in that situation, if it were me selling that, I would list it. I would still accept a return, but I would pay the return shipping. So that way, if something like that happens, I don't have to give them the full refund. I can at least get some money back. And I would probably put a disclosure in the description saying I will accept returns as long as the packaging isn't open.
I'm going to do that. I've been doing that since I've had some returns. But so I have a debit card. This was $3. It's the only thing I was going to buy, and I had $3 on me. And I asked you for if you had any change or another dollar I could have for the tax.
I didn't have cash on me at the time.
And this other guy that was shopping there said, "Hey, what do you need, man?" I'm like, "Oh, I just needed some change to pay the tax on this $3." And he gave me $1. And it was like very nice.
That was really nice.
So we pay it forward all the time. We do all kinds of stuff like that for people.
Yeah, like if we were in line at the grocery store and if someone's short a couple bucks, we would give them the couple bucks to help them out.
Oh, I've done that before.
Yeah.
I've done that, all kinds of things like that.
We always leave the quarters in the Aldi carts.
Or give the cart to somebody.
Or give the cart to somebody.
And they'll be like, here's the cart. I'm like, no.
Just little stuff like that is nice. You hold the door open for people.
All the time.
Because it's the polite thing to do.
I try to be polite.
Yeah.
Polite AF. But yeah, that was just kind of nice, and I was just wondering, and I don't believe in karma necessarily, but I did throw it out there because there's an incident the other day. I just thought karma doesn't really exist because if we're doing all these nice things and not to expect anything back, that's not why we do it. It just sometimes it doesn't seem like it is, but then something like that happens.
But then something nice happens sometimes.
So all I needed was 24 cents. And I took the rest of the change and I put it in a little. Let's hope they donate it. But it's a little donation jar that they had set up for some kids fund or something.
It was for some type of charity.
Anyway, but that was kind of a nice little story. I found some fun stuff. I found a John Cena action figure. It's all beat up packaging, but I think Cena's a thing, isn't he? He's got that show out.
I'm not sure.
Yeah, John,
I didn't research those, but
I couldn't either.
I know action figures people collect.
It's got a Big Lot sticker over the UPC. That's why nobody probably bought it. And his Heroes action figure of Claire, the cheerleader, Claire Bennett, and
that show was really popular.
It was good. Heroes was a good show the first couple seasons. Then it got stupid, and people gave up on it. But
So those are stuff you're going to list today.
Yeah, I'll list that. And I bought this for myself. I thought this was kind of neat. I'll look up the artist, but it's a repurposed old antique photo that somebody painted and did little drawings on. That's kind of neat.
It's cute. It looks like Victorian artwork.
Yeah, it's
and then they maybe cut it out and put it on that little wood block.
Old piece, an old photograph that they just they painted.
It was
over.
Repurposed or something.
What else did I get? I said I wasn't gonna buy CDs, but I did buy some CDs. Because that's the one thing I have in my stores that sits there the most. I do sell them, but they don't. I have a ton of them. And the only ones that seem to sell are the weird ones, like the oddball, expensive ones.
Real quick, Jack Gray says the Cena will sell. Since the card is messed up a bit, the buyer can open it.
Yeah.
So maybe they want one in the box, and then
true.
Maybe they look for ones they can open and have on their shelf. Yeah, that's cool.
Yeah, but I did go through the CDs, and hopefully they will sell. I picked up some that might be good. Here's a Sepultura one. This should be like $25, and they're like $1.99 there. I bought some Nirvana ones that I would lot up with other Nirvana CDs. It looked like somebody went through the CDs already because some of the stickers were pulled back or people were scanning.
Oh, because they were trying to scan them in.
But I managed to find a couple Scorpions ones, the old band the Scorpions, and these ones are good. This one's like a German import or something like that.
Oh.
It's scanned in pretty good.
That's cool.
Some jazz stuff that's all complete, and other like little compilations. Decade of Music by Billboard, Sony. There's 3 of these, so I'll sell all 3 in a lot. So those might move. We'll see. And they're easy to list. That's why I like them.
And you can ship them media mail, and it's not going to cost the buyer a fortune,
right.
And it's not going to cost you a fortune.
Yep.
So I'm sure a lot of those you do free shipping on.
Yeah.
And it's like maybe $4 to ship.
Yeah, something like that. A couple of animated Santa Clauses. I don't want to turn them on because there's music on them, so I don't know.
So they sing and dance.
They dance back and forth.
Do you want me to hold one for you?
Yeah, this one's has a darker complexion. Maybe a Hispanic or African American biker guy.
So he's more of an ethnic Santa.
Yes, and this Santa is just the old white guy Santa.
His little biker outfit's cute.
That's Santa this is Santa during the day, and this is Santa.
That's Santa at the club.
This is where going to that the mustache bar there.
Albert says, what's media mail? Good question, Albert. So the United States Postal Service has something that they call media mail. So if you are sending out a CD or a record or, I forgot about that one.
Yeah, you got stuff.
I forgot I had things in there.
Here's something else.
Oh, okay. I could
CD or if you have something that's a CD.
So if you have something that is considered media, you can't ship video games media mail, unfortunately. And I learned that the hard way. I got in trouble and had to pay the extra postage. But you can ship out like music CDs, books, vinyl records, video cassettes, VHS. You can send all that media mail.
What you can't do though is send somebody a toy and put a CD in there and say it's media mail. Do not do that.
So you can't ship out like a giant grand piano and put a CD on top and tell the post office you're sending it media mail.
Right.
Yeah. They do check things.
Yes, and people have been busted for mislabeling. Yeah, because the postage is cheap, so way cheaper.
Yeah, nothing with advertising in it. Yep, Dumas is right.
Yeah, that's the catch too. Like comic books, no. Magazines, no, not media.
No comic books or magazines, and no video games.
Which is weird because
you can do books, like instruction manuals.
Graphic novels you can do.
Graphic novels
because
you can do.
Compilations with no ads.
Because they don't have ads in them.
But it's dumb because what if it's a 50-year-old comic book? The ads are not. There's nothing viable in them.
Rules are rules. Those are the rules. I didn't make them up.
You never know. There could be an old business in there that's still around. I don't know.
But if I'm selling, and what's cool is, so if I'm selling an antique book, let's say I sell an antique book for like $50 on eBay, and I ship it media mail. For maybe $2 extra, I can also add insurance to that book. Yes,
they started doing that.
So if it gets lost or damaged, I can file a claim and it's okay.
And it's still
cheap. Through eBay. You can add insurance to media mail. So if you sell a CD for $100, you can insure it.
And I do.
Yeah.
I do that now. I found a Pillsbury Doughboy in the box. He's not making it. He might be dead.
He's cute.
He's not. I'm pressing his tummy. Number one, his tummy is very, very turgid. It's very stiff. It's not soft and doughy. He's been working out.
Maybe he got stale.
He's got. Yeah,
the Doughboy got stale.
Yeah, he's dead. He's no good.
Poor
He's
Doughboy.
not laughing when I poke his belly.
Uh-huh.
The only other things I found that were interesting and that were kind of interesting was I did find the rare videotape at Value World at a thrift store, because usually the videotapes that they have are all movies. They usually get rid of these because they don't know what's on them. Could be anything on these tapes.
Yeah.
And I think they avoid a lot of that by just getting rid of them, which is a shame because God knows, I'm sure they've thrown away cool stuff that people taped off TV.
Probably.
More than likely.
Probably.
But this is taped off of TV in 1993. It's got a Michael Jackson interview that Oprah did at the ranch. And then Are You Being Served? And they put probably stuff off
all kinds of television shows.
Of PBS.
Maybe there'll be commercials in there.
And I found, this is cool. I didn't look this up, but I only think I paid a few bucks for it. It's the Gene Autry Show. Okay, it's there's like 21 discs in here.
Wow.
Of a 1950s TV show. Now, the cool thing about this, I've seen these before. This is like some kind of weird thing you order. It's like, it's not real, it has no UPC code, nothing like that. You can't buy it in the store. I think you get it through CBS, like they make these on their website.
Yeah, it does have the CBS logo on there, so maybe it was something you ordered special.
Yeah, they do special order stuff.
There's some funny comments. Larry Tressler, hey, welcome back.
Hey, Larry.
Doughboy has a yeast infection, he said.
Hey, yo. I better wash my hands.
Might want to get some ointment for that.
So check this out. I don't know that we would show this on the Mummy and the Monkey show, but it's like one of these what we call like Dollar Tree movies.
Can I see?
I had to read the back real quick.
Okay.
I will show it to you.
Okay.
But it's a movie called Tough, a Horace Jackson film. And here's the description. Now, I'm reading the description. So it says, with a constant lack of support or understanding from his parents, a young black boy rebels against the white establishment. But what's that got to do with his parents?
We play cheesy monster movies. We don't really play drama.
But this looks like a really cheesy movie. I don't know. We have to throw this in. It looks interesting.
We'll definitely watch it.
Oh yeah, I've never heard of this
East-West
movie.
DVD.
I love.
This is like, it must be some weird public domain thing.
I love finding stuff like that. It's stuff I've never heard of, and it looks
Rennie Roker and Sandy Reed is in this.
Interesting.
It looks like it's like some type of drama.
Yeah, a little kid going against the establishment.
Some
the
drama
man.
stuff. Yeah.
Tough.
And the Bargain Barons are here.
Bargain Barons.
Some other awesome YouTube friends. If you guys haven't checked out the Bargain Barons YouTube channel,
you don't know what you're missing.
They find some cool antique stuff. I watched a video of theirs recently where they found this really cool antique frame, and they're going to try to fix it up. And they have the coolest setup, a huge antiques collection.
Beautiful house, too.
Yes, their home is lovely. They should do more videos showing their collection.
I bought this for me. It's a Stevie Ray Vaughan. I don't know. It's all like, is it DVDs or CDs? There's a DVD. I think
it looks like a CD set.
It's him like playing somewhere. It's got a booklet and a bunch of CDs and a DVD in it. I love Stevie Ray Vaughan, man. He's like, he was the real deal. The real dude, man. I know it was very Hendrix based, but I think
you do like Hendrix and you like him.
I love Jimmy and I love Stevie, and he was just so good. You just can't call him a clone, Hendrix clone. He did some interesting stuff as well.
Dumas says, "I can't believe you guys are horror hosts and pickers too. Blows me away." Aww. I know it's a weird combination, right? And I think that's why it's been like an uphill thing to try to build up our YouTube.
Yeah. Because
we don't fit into a neat category. We don't just do like the one. We just video stuff that we're interested in. We're interested in being in character and hosting classic horror movies, and then we're also interested in picking and scavenging and reselling.
So it's not like you said picking our scabs. It's really funny too. It's interesting that we'll be dressed up in our alter egos at a convention.
Yeah.
And people come up and they won't say, "Hey, I like the Mummy and the Monkey." They'll go, "I like your thrifting videos."
Yeah, there was a lady who a couple of ladies who said they liked the thrifting videos. So I'm like, wow, I didn't think people
guys
cared.
Too.
Yeah.
All kinds of people. I mean, we'll get complimented on this stuff, and they won't say anything about the Mummy and the Monkey, but it's just that way. Okay, cool. We have something for everybody.
We do get comments on the Mummy and the Monkey, but it's just funny when people address that
that's what
first.
I was saying. Yes.
Yeah, and we didn't think it, got a lot of attention.
Right. Who knew? And that's at least the last thing we expect to hear from anybody at a horror convention or whatever. But it's like, that's cool. It's making an impact.
This is something I grabbed at a Goodwill the other day, and I forgot that I had it.
You should grab me at the Goodwill sometime.
I always grab you at the Goodwill.
No, at the Goodwill.
This is it says lipstick bar.
That's weird. I've never seen one of
It's
them.
a souvenir thing. It says Niagara Falls, New York.
That there's in Canada.
And it holds your lipsticks.
Part of it's in New York, I guess.
And it's probably from the 60s. But some of that cute vanity stuff, like lipstick holders, jewelry boxes, some of that cutesy retro stuff sells. It was $2.33. And I didn't research it. I'm just like, you know what, that's kind of cute.
I've never seen that.
I think I have a chance at selling it. I have sold lipstick holders in the past, but they were like a little bit fancier. They were that Hollywood Regency style with like the gold trim and everything.
Yeah, you've had some luck selling that stuff.
Yeah,
the Hollywood Regency, it's called.
Yes.
I think we showed one of that before, didn't you?
No, I should do a whole video on that. There was a piece I sold recently where I got really good feedback on it. It was this fancy platter on a stand, and it had crystals dangling from it, and it looked really gaudy, but in the right home, it would look really cool. If people decorate it the right way, like gaudy and tacky can work. And there's different, styles, and one of them is Hollywood Regency, where it's kind of like, you've heard of minimalism, this is like maximalism. Like, it's like over the top, it's glamorous.
Glamour.
It's fun. Yeah.
This
is another one.
Something noisy.
Yeah, something noisy. These are wind chimes.
Those are earrings.
Yeah, these are my new earrings. Do you guys like them?
Oh my God.
Here
I come.
They kind of hurt my ear though. This is made in the USA, and it's made by Carson. I paid $3.33 for it.
Who's Carson?
And
Daily?
It's kind of like an artsy made thing, but people like some of that stuff. I thought I had a chance at selling it, so I think I could put them.
Bargain parents that don't wear them to the library. Cling-a-ding-ding.
Yes. So I think I have a chance, and it would be easy to ship because everything folds together. It folds flat.
You could put that in a padded mailer.
Put it in a padded mailer.
Put some cardboard around it.
And it's cute. It has suns on it, different sun faces.
That's fun.
Yeah, it's very cute and whimsical. I think that has a chance at selling. Sometimes I take a chance on little stuff like that.
We got this yesterday. It's a realistic. It's realistic. It's a realistic brand.
A tape player.
It's a tape player that won't eject. So I don't. And it's sold as is. Got it. Cat-like reflex. It's slippery, but I got to stop drooling all over it.
Yeah.
But yeah, I don't know. I might be able to sell it for parts. I don't know. It's kind of neat.
It's cute.
It's got the cord and everything.
Oh, something else I have listed. She was over here. I'm gonna have to go get her.
What is that? Oh,
Dolly.
Yeah.
She's so cute.
You need to show that. You did a really good job. You should have did a video on that, like how you fixed her hair up.
I should do a lot of things.
That would have been neat.
Yeah.
You blew it.
I did. I ruined that opportunity. Maybe the next doll I find.
There's even these sell too.
She's a 23-inch doll. She's made by Allied Eastern, and she's probably from the 1960s. I fixed her hair up. Her hair was like real matted and flat.
It's gross.
And I added some styling product and tried to comb it out. And she's on my eBay store with a best offer. Some people are creeped out by vintage dolls, but I have this uncanny ability to find the cuteness and the collectability with some of the vintage dolls. And yeah, some of them are very collectible. So this is not Patty Play Pal, but very similar. There was one that was very popular that was about this size and even taller, and they were called Play Pal dolls. They were like companion dolls. They're meant to be like almost as big as the child playing with them. So it's like their pretend imaginary friend or whatever. But yeah, she's really cute, and I just listed her, and she's all cleaned up. So
A very good job on that.
Thank you. And what else do you want to share?
Nothing. That's it. I was just going through stuff. I don't know. I'm just multitasking. May you tell your tales. All right. That's it.
Albert says, my mom's got some vintage dolls. She's not a collector, but she has dolls from many eras.
Ooh, some could be good.
Albert says that when you put the mic back on, it looks like you were giving the baby a sleeper. Oh, gosh. I was trying not to mess up her hair. She's okay. The doll's okay. No dolls were harmed in the making of this video.
No.
Yeah.
All right. So, Mummy Monkey.
So let's switch gears here.
I'm getting hungry.
I'm really hungry. Yeah. So let's talk about Mummy and the Monkey a little bit, and then we're going to sign off to get some grub.
O'Shea.
Okay. So we're going to be off next week. We're off this Friday. I think it's February 4th. We're not going to host a Harry Scary Hangout this week, but we will host one the week after. So let me check the calendar real quick.
We're going to show Tough. No.
No, we're not, probably not, but we'll at least watch it to see if it's a good movie.
Oh, I can't wait.
Yeah. Where is it here? Where's the calendar? I'm trying to find it. There we go. So it will be February 10th.
Oh.
February.
You were way off.
February 10th is when we return.
Yeah.
February 4th.
Oh, you're right.
We're not doing a show.
Good. Taking a well-deserved break.
And not really a break.
Slacking off.
There's a lot of video we still need to edit. A few weeks ago, we had a guest over in the Erie Cinematary here, and it was filmmaker Joe Bizarro.
Joe Bizarro.
So we filmed some fun video with Joe Bizarro, and we have to go through and edit it for a future Blu-ray release.
Yes.
He made the movie Brides of Satan, and we're going to host his movie as a straight-to-video release. It is a good movie, but it isn't appropriate for YouTube.
It's got some nudity in it, and a lot of violence, and a lot of bad words.
Yes, but it's a good story.
Yeah.
It's a revenge story, and it has some great actors, some good cinematography. So for being an indie movie, I thought it, we both thought it was put together nice.
Cool practical effects.
Yeah, it has some good practical effects.
Really neat stuff. So yeah, it's going to be fun. We'll put that project together and have that available. Hopefully, if all goes well for Cinema Wasteland in April. Yeah.
So it's a little more on the gritty side. So this one's not for mini monsters. This is for adults to purchase and watch.
We'll put that on the cover, not for mini monsters.
Yeah, have like a little disclaimer.
Not for the minis. Unless that's what you want to expose your kids to. Then what's wrong with you?
Parental discretion, whatever we're not to say.
Yeah, I know.
Grandpappy says, Mummy and Monkey, check out Ship of Monsters, a Mexican movie that is crazy.
Write that down.
Ship of Monsters.
Thanks.
Ooh,
Please.
That sounds interesting.
There's so many movies.
So many good movies.
Need to watch everything.
Yeah. Ship of Monsters. Okay, and then we're also looking into other oldies movies and sound effects.
Oh,
because there was a werewolf movie that I saw the other night that I think is in the public domain, but I have to double check.
Yeah, and Michael Gale got a hold of us.
Oh, did he?
Yeah, we wanted to know if we received. We watched his space film. I don't know if we have a copy of it or not.
We'll have to check the archives.
But I sent him our address, so our P.O. box. So if he wants to send us a copy, I don't know if it's one we saw before or not. I know we saw one of his space movies, but I think this is a different one.
Oh, well, we love hosting his movies.
Yes, he's the maker of Killer Vampire Ticks from Outer Space.
Vampire Ticks from Outer Space,
Yetis,
and then
we
Yetis.
showed, and then These Woods is Cursed. And
These Woods is Cursed, and then
this book is cursed.
Yes, that one. Yeah.
So we've shown those on our program. Thank you, Michael, for letting us screen your films.
Yeah.
People love them. They're totally entertained, and it's right up our in our wheelhouse. Right up our what? It's in our wheelhouse. His movies, and I think and that's why audience likes them, because they get what he's doing.
Yeah.
But it's fun. He's a filmmaker out of Wisconsin, so.
And then Dumas says, I've been trying to find Hideous Sun Demon. Is it PD? Have you ever shown it?
We have not shown it. No, did we show? I think.
The Hideous Sun Demon? I don't think we've ever hosted that one.
I think we did.
No, I don't think we did. Unless if it has an alternate title.
It's the one with the big monster that comes out and chops people's heads off with the big paws. I think we did show that one.
I don't remember ever hosting that one.
Man, I got to look. Like
unless if it has another name and I'm just like forgetting something.
I forget. Dang it.
I don't think we hosted that one.
There's a good chance we didn't, but for some reason I thought we had it. We definitely looked it up.
And then Jack Gray says, is it a Paul Naschy?
Paul Naschy.
Naschy. No, it's actually a female werewolf movie that we saw the other night, and it was really, it's like corny, but it's I think okay for our show. Mm-hmm. 1940s corny werewolf movie. I thought it was neat, and I like that it stars a lady werewolf.
She's a lady.
Because you don't see a lot of lady werewolves in movies.
She's a lady. I was going to say, would that make her a bit? No, well, I don't know. Because she's a female wolf dog thing.
Don't say that word.
I didn't say it.
I know what you're thinking.
A
Where beach? Oh,
She-wolf. She-wolf.
a she-wolf. Yes. No, not she-wolf. It's called something else. We'll just tell you. It's called Cry of the Werewolf.
Oh, no wonder.
Cry of the Werewolf from 1944.
Definitely a woman if the werewolf is crying.
No.
I broke a nail.
Hey.
I broke a claw.
Hey.
Oh, you lady werewolf, stop it.
Hey.
I'm having a bad day.
No, they're tougher than the guy werewolves.
I'm joking.
They scare the.
I'm making fun of the name of the movie. Cry. Everyone's laughing. She needs. Does the cry? Does she have like the bench in the bathroom?
No.
A fainting couch or whatever.
No, she does not.
I don't know.
No, she's brutal.
Cry of the werewolf.
She's brutal and cold-hearted. But
it's that time of the month for her. When she turns into a werewolf. Well, Stasha turned into a werewolf.
That's true. She did. She-wolf on her period. Oh no, says Neil.
Oh my lord. The blood moon is out.
Yes. So I thought it was a decent movie. So if we can play it, we would love to play Cry of the Werewolf. And then Albert asked about noir movies. Film noir movies.
We talked about that. We mentioned that we would be interested in finding some and playing them.
So we're looking up some of those because I think in February we could do maybe an indie night, maybe that werewolf movie, maybe a noir movie.
The closest thing we showed was the Christmas movie, The Angel on My Shoulder.
Yeah, that one was really good, and that's
noir,
considered
horror.
like horror, suspense, noir.
It's a great combination.
Supernatural. Yeah.
Very interesting film, and one I was happy and proud to show. I don't even think we put sound effects in that one, did we?
No, it was perfect as it was.
Yeah,
it didn't need sound effects. That movie was wonderful.
Take away from how good it was.
And then, so Valentine's Day is coming up, and we did get Valentine's printed. We did get some emails from you guys. If you're interested in getting a Valentine, you can send us an email. And then here's what they look like. I have to cut them out, but that's what they look like. We got them printed.
Yeah, they were designed by the stellar Tony Beller.
Let me see if I can.
Yeah, and I added some hearts on there.
Yeah,
it needed more hearts.
It says love is in the air, but with Grim around, there is always something in the air. Happy Valentine's Day from the Mummy and the Monkey.
Hey-o.
So I thought that was cute. We got new flyers printed also. I have to cut all
those
them
look
out.
good.
But
you got those on gloss? No.
No. These are matte on green paper.
That looks really neat.
And
that looks not. It looks like yellow.
It looks like puke green on the camera, but in real life.
But look at the Goulardi thing is.
Yeah,
the
in real
green.
life it's neon green like the lettering.
That is weird. Like, look, I hold it up to this.
Yeah.
It's still yellow.
Isn't that weird?
This paper is as green as the lettering you see on the screen.
This paper is neon green, but on our webcam it shows up like a puke yellow. Green.
So are we really the colors we are?
I don't know.
I didn't know I was white. Well, I'm not.
I'm so confused.
I'm not all the way white, but
I have so many questions.
Yeah. White.
We're earthlings. We're
what
human.
Is that?
We're earthlings.
Nah, we like to everyone likes to label themselves.
We're earthlings, right? Okay.
I'm from here.
Oh, I forgot to show this. This is a cute little vase I've got in my eBay store. It's like a seashell shape.
Conk.
Yeah. So I've got like little collectibles like that in my eBay store too. If you need like seashell stuff or certain retro looks, I've got a lot of cute stuff like that. I still have Halloween, and people do buy Halloween and Christmas year round. So that's fun.
Do you put the link to our stores in the description?
It's in the video description below.
Oh, cool.
Yeah, all the links are still there.
There you go.
So to his store and my store. Oh, and we want to give a shout out too while I'm wearing his shirt.
Yes.
Yes. Eric Pegors. Our friend Eric Pegors designed this shirt, and he's an amazing artist. He used to work for Disney. He's had stuff in Hot Topic. He has a site called ToxicTunes.com. ToxicTunes.com. So you can order this t-shirt on his site.
Shall I play his promo? Isn't today the last day for that one design?
Oh, yeah. Today's the last day for that Tomb of Terror design. You can play it real quick.
Pop that on. Yes. So if you want one of these shirts that we're going to show you, you need to get to his site today, the last day.
What's new, Uncle Pegors? No need to scour the sewers. The Tomb of Terror is back for 1 week only. Yes, get this design Jenny Decay was wearing. By Sunday to get one. I invite you, please.
Pretty cool.
Woo,
yeah, so pick
cool.
up that Tomb of Terror, the limited exclusive design. Today's the last day to order it from his site. So get your order in.
Oh yeah, and then if you guys want some Mummy and the Monkey swag, we do have the t-shirt store in the video description, and I think it might be underneath the video on our YouTube.
We didn't even do I don't even think we did those.
Whoop.
Ghost.
Oh, the doll fell.
We didn't do any plugs, I don't think, our last
It's okay,
our last
Dolly.
show.
Let's
Anyway.
set her
But
back
yeah,
up here.
there's all kinds of stuff on our Teespring store, which is just called
keeps falling
Spring.
over.
It's called Spring, but you could
Teespring or
still
Spring, yeah.
you could still type in Teespring and it comes up.
Yeah, so
Wow.
we're going to be off for a week, but not quite off. We're still working behind the scenes to get stuff done for other shows and for
you.
other video releases.
Oh, and another thing to talk really quick about is that we sent in an audition tape to the Svengooli's hunt for the spawn of Svengoolie.
Yeah.
Didn't they have going on? And apparently they aired it. We don't have the
Oh, yeah,
channel.
that's right. So we sent in a couple audition videos for the Spawn of Svengoolie talent search. If you guys don't know, Svengoolie is a nationally syndicated show in the States, and he's on MeTV.
Yeah, out of Chicago.
Out of Chicago. He's based out of Chicago. And he's been, he started out as son of Svengoolie, but then later on they dropped that part because he took over for the original guy who was a host called Svengoolie.
Yes, in the late 60s, early 70s.
Yes.
And then, so Rich Coase took over the character, son of Svengoolie, and then they said, just call yourself Svengoolie. So he did. And as Jerry Bishop was the guy that played the original Svengoolie.
The original one.
And totally based on Ghoulardi. But he did his own thing. He was a hippie looking guy.
Yeah, he was like this hipster hippie guy.
Long hair, round glasses,
Yeah.
striped pants, but he talked like Ghoulardi a little bit. Like
He had like
this,
bell
hey, guys.
bottoms on.
Yeah, hey guys, how you doing over there? It's he didn't say over there. He might have. Never really watched the show. Seen some episodes and stuff, old things. But anyway, so they're doing this talent search, and other people we know have sent stuff in. / Cooper from Graveyard Tales, and who knows? I don't know if any other horror hosts that we know did this.
I'm not sure, but it's we were told by some fans that they saw us on one of the commercials.
Yeah, this week it was being aired.
It was playing this week.
They just probably used a portion of it. We don't know. We didn't
didn't get to see it. We missed it. So if anyone DVR'd it or anything, let us know. We would love to see it.
Yeah, shoot us a cell phone video, anything, just so we
could see how it played.
Yeah, I'm curious to know how they montaged it with whatever else they did. But anyway, it's just nice to know that they got it and they actually, they thought it was good enough to show everybody and go, oh, these guys,
Yeah.
So it feels good, even though we never saw it.
Neil says any coupons.
Oh,
yes. So there is a coupon for our Teespring store, and the coupon is Snow Fun. Oh, there you go. Snow Fun, and that's good until February 1st. You get 15% off anything in the Teespring store to help you guys out a little bit as a thank you for being so supportive. Mm-hmm. I like to run the coupon codes. Yeah.
It's a magic number.
And then for our eBay stores, many of our items have a best offer. Mm-hmm. So there is wiggle room on a lot of the prices we have.
We do haggle a little bit.
Yeah, there is room to negotiate if you're interested in any of our eBay items. So I think we'll wrap this up. Oh, was there another
People are saying,
question?
Will you be filming any new skits with Janet and Grimm? Of course, Wiki.
Oh, yes, of course. We want to film more skits this year.
He's our producer. He's our manager on
yeah,
that.
he's always wanting us to put out more skits.
He's the whip. Right.
He even sent us some skit ideas.
Yes.
So
will you be filming any? Okay, I watched it. Dumas Network says they watched it last night but did not see it. Watch for it. I'll have have me on later and we'll try to capture it. Yeah, I guess people are looking for it on.
What do we put in the subject line if we want a Valentine? I think there's already a Valentine being sent to you, Albert.
Yeah.
Yeah, because I started out mailing some out the other day. A lot of people who sent us Christmas cards, we felt bad because we didn't send out any Christmas cards. So this is our way of making up for it.
Redemption.
We're going to send out a Valentine.
She's sending them out.
So I was going through all the cards that people sent us for Christmas, and I think, you were on that list, Albert. So
yep.
You should have a card in the mail.
There was the first wave went out the other day. There's a lot of them we're going to send out.
Cool.
So just put Valentine in the subject if anyone else has that question.
Yeah.
And we'll know that to grab your address and we'll shoot you one. We'll do our best to get you a Valentine out there.
Yeah, and when people order T-shirts or they do the super chats or any of that stuff, or even watch and comment, and when we get feedback and attention on YouTube, it really does help. And then we put some of that money back into like getting stuff printed out, you know, mailing prizes out to people, and getting maybe studio lights or SD cards for the camera, stuff like that. So we could get supplies, and it goes right back into MummyAndMonkey stuff. But I guess that's it.
Pretty good show, I think. I think we
so
covered
too.
a lot of area, a lot of ground, and talked about everything. Got everybody all caught up.
Yeah.
And so we'll see what happens with the Mummy and the Monkey. Who knows?
So,
we might be on a Me TV near you one day. You never know. We kind of are.
We're not. Yeah, we're definitely interested in television offers. But we're at the same time, we're also happy we have our YouTube creativity.
Yeah, obviously
we're grateful for any of it.
I think I have no idea, but I don't know how exclusive that would be. But who knows? Maybe their intent is just to use people for stuff, and that would just give you more exposure for your YouTube channel, or whatever else you're doing on your own.
I'm not sure how that would work.
We have no clue what the.
We just thought, let's give it a try and see what they think of us.
We'll see, yeah.
I mean, the worst they could say is no, and we've heard that before. So, and then what we do after that, we keep creeping on, and we keep building up our YouTube.
Yeah, and thank Henrik Couteau for letting us know about it. Initially.
Oh yeah, he told us about the Sven app.
Yeah.
Yeah, there was an app where you send in videos.
Yep, and we did that. So we downloaded the app and sent it in, and boom.
Yeah.
That's really cool. Thanks, Henrik.
Cool. Well, thank you guys for watching the podcast. If you missed part of it, you could go back and watch it later. If you like the video, if you like chatting with us and hearing about our adventures, give the video a like. And have a good night, guys. Stay safe. Good night, good fright. Mwah.
And thanks, Albert. If you can hook that Franklin Castle thing up, that would be cool. All right, man. We'll see everybody later, and thanks for watching.